A huge thank you to our channel member, David Bone. Yes. I haven't got it in me today to literally do the whole thing. I am deathly ill at the moment. I feel like I'm coming down with something. I don't feel well. But we're going to go for it. Yes. Good evening to you all. Welcome along to the Monday Flight Night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Hello that you are well. Yeah, I'm not well at all today. I don't know why. But woke up this morning and felt really, really sick all morning. Got home, took a COVID test. It's not that. It's definitely not COVID. I've had the test and everything else, so I'm assuming I've picked up a cold from somewhere, or I've picked up something from somewhere. So yeah, I'm not in the best shape at the moment. So we'll roll with it. Let me show you what we're on board, providing it should... well, mind you, it shouldn't be too noisy, but let's have a look anyway. We're actually alright, so we're good. We're on board tonight for the first time for a while. The Boeing 737-800 on behalf of, Fly Safair. We're at Johannesburg, and we are off to Port Elizabeth, as voted for yesterday by you... No, yesterday? Was yesterday. By you lovely lot. So, flight time today should be about an hour and 23 minutes. With all the loading and everything else, should be close to about an hour and 45 from start to finish. Hope you're well. Dom says, I came and breathed on you in your sleep and gave you my flu because you didn't play Old Shep. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, obviously. No, obviously not. But yeah, not feeling great. So after this, I'm going to go straight to bed and see if that perks me up. Let's say hello to those in the chat. We have got... it's getting a little noisy now. Should still be fine. We've got Bernice Thompson, hello to you. Obviously Dom, good to see you. Jim, evening to you. Lynn, Lee Class, Brandon, Gail, who's rejoined the membership. Thank you so much for your support. Darren Graham, good to see you. Hope you're well. Lynn was dancing around the kitchen near Taylor Swift. It's kind of one of those like Monday vibe songs where you got to try and shake it off. I didn't have the energy to do it, but hopefully everyone else did. Bernice Thompson, hello to you. May have said that already, but hello to you. You get a double hello. And anybody else that may be lurking in the background, hi to you. Hope you're well. Right. So, obviously you lot requested this one, so I want to get you to... I say requested, but you guys voted for it, so we'll get you to do another one for tomorrow and see what we can do. But we'll do that when the flight is in the air, and we'll also throw in 1 or 2 games of the Gold Quest as well, so everyone can play along as well. So, well, without further ado, let's get the airplane up and running. Captain Needledick has decided to copy my flight from last Monday. Delta 767-400 from Atlanta. Right, there we go. That's what I want. Shut up. Go away. Alright. I think I also found the issue to the performance issues that we've had with the sim very recently. And I think it was the bird daddle, which is bizarre to say, but I think that is what caused a little bit of the buffering. If I'm honest, it is a little bizarre. There we go. So battery's on. I'm also keeping an eye on the screens here as well, because the screens don't seem to want to turn on straight away, as they haven't done. So I'm keeping an eye on those, just in case. I've noticed that they don't turn on immediately like they normally used to. So, fingers crossed. Right, we've got the batteries on. Let's go to ground service. Let's request the ground power. Call it a head cold, I think. It's either that or I'm exhausted and I need sleep. It's one of the two. Or it could be maxitis. Could be any of them. Could be any of them. Right, so we've done that. Let's go to the overhead. We need to turn the dome light on so we can actually see what we're doing. We can go to nav for the IRS. Heading /STS can go across and it should say aligning in. 8 minutes, which is fantastic. Ideal. Gives us plenty of time to do what we need. Back to the overhead. In fact, let me just make sure the screens are working. Oh no. Okay. This could be... Did I turn it to ground power? I did turn it to ground power. Oh, no. Oh, they are working. Thank God for that. Slightly panicked then. Right, let's crack on and carry on. So, probes can go to the on position. The emergency exit lights here can go down to 1 for armed. Is it armed or on they need to go to? It's on. They need to go to on. Okay. There you go. So the on button there. Let's quickly go back to the top. Let's turn our dome light off. We don't need that now, so that's off. Because we've got the exit light on. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's fine. Just making sure. Right. Easy stuff now. Let's go to the FMC here. I am thinking that the Bird add-on slowed the sim down because I read up on it and it did say that it was supposed to have an impact on the frame rate, and I've got a feeling that it actually did. So be interested to see what happens. Right, our reference airport for today is Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo, which is Johannesburg. So it recognises that. So if we pull in our destination airport, we should have the file in the folder for the 737-800. So it should recognise it as soon as we press co-route. Everything should come up. Fingers crossed. Here we go. It did. So that's all right. Flight number today. Sierra Foxtrot Romeo 707. There we go. Let's activate that. Execute. Job done. So, performance. Everything is calculated by the onboard computer, so we don't need to use the tablet, really. We're going to go for... We need to go Durban, don't we? How far is... This is to calculate the fuel needed to get to our... what was I going to say? Diversion airport. It's actually Cape Town. Really? I thought Durban might have been closer. So let's go for... I think 5 degrees is 5 degrees. Reserve of 5,000. 5,000. No, 5. No, I don't know. I can't think what the units would be, but we'll go for a 5 anyway. Why not? In the reserves should be more than enough in the reserve fuel. Cruise altitude today is 34,000 for our flight. We need to go back to sim brief. Do we know? Do we know? We haven't got the tablet there, which is interesting. Should have the tablet. Can't be asked to find it. Right, we'll do it this way. So cost index on SimBrief tells us it is 14 today. A nice easy number to think of. 14. Execute that. Job done. Right, N1. We are going to keep it to toga takeoff. We can derate it if we want to, but we won't. 5 degrees of flaps on the takeoff. Our centre of gravity for today is 18.7, so our trim, hopefully, if we can actually get it to work, which it hasn't done the last few times I've used this, should give us 6.05. Let's try it. Please work. It's not working. Yeah. Okay. It's not working. Leave it as it is. It's not working. I don't know why they've bugged it. It's really strange. Very, very odd. It just doesn't seem to want to work anymore. It's odd. We can't calculate the V1 speeds until we set this. So we are departing from Johannesburg today on runway 21, right? And we are going off of Oval 1 Bravo. There we go, Oval 1 Bravo. So we can execute that. Right, and our approach to Port Elizabeth is on runway 26, the RNAV approach. We've just literally direct straight in, which is absolutely fine, so execute that, job done. Right, over to the legs. Let's have a look and see if there's any discrepancies, which there are. So Tibet can go there, we'll execute it. We'll have a look and see if there's any more, which, excuse me, there is not. It's a real struggle at the moment to try and get through this. What do we need? Oh, we need to go back to init ref and go back to the takeoff. So there you go. So we've got V1 speed of 149, a rotate speed of 150, and a point of no return of 154 for today. Should probably help if I started loading passengers. That might actually help as well. What an idiot. Completely forgot. South African can deal with us today. I completely forgot. I completely forgot about it. My head's all over the place. Let me know how your Monday has been. Have you had a good one? Who breaks up when this week? Who breaks up for Christmas when this week? For those that do break up for Christmas, when do you break up this week? Let's have some catering as well. Why not? It's an hour and 20 minutes, but we've got to feed them.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Who breaks up when? Oh! I've totally missed out on a load of comments there. Forgive me for that. My phone decided not to show the comments.
Requested. Do you want to board crew?
I'd love to board crew. Thank you.
Crew bus is coming.
Gemma Rowe, evening to you. Hope you are doing well. Dogwood, hello to you. Hope you are well. I'm feeling like shit this today, so I feel like I'm coming down with something. It's not an STD. I'll just point that out. The sim is on, but you're not home. Your stream is not your own. You can't fly. Your plane shakes. Another crash is what it takes. You can sim. You can't take off. There's no doubt. You're fucking shite. Your throat is tight. You're gonna crash. Another crash is all you need. What song's that from? Whoa, you like to think you're immune to the Oh yes, of course. Oh, of course. Yes, I know. Don't. I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. I know the song now. I get it now. I get it. I see. I got it. Okay. I like it. It took me a while to yeah. And then yeah, got to the bit where it says, "Whoa, you like to think you're immune to the stuff." Oh yeah. Now I know what song it is. It's closer to the truth to say you can't fly for shit. Max, you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to Sims. What a cheat! It just makes you want to, yeah, like, you know, do the actual dance that the women do in the background. No, just me. All right. So, what do we need to do now? There we go. Lee's got it. Robert Palmer. Addicted to Love. What a great song that is as well, by the way. Hell of a tune. Okie doke. So, we're done with that, I believe. We're aligned as well, which is fantastic. Flight directors can go on. Let's set our takeoff speed to...
Your passenger's bus is coming.
220. We'll initially climb out today to 13,000. No, what are we on now? Let's have a look. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was that. Oh, that was that. Okay, ignore that. So how... Okay, so we're 5,500 feet above the sea. So we'll go for... Yeah, 15,000 sounds about right. Dom says never working... Oh, gosh, he's working over Christmas. Lee's on leave from Thursday. Very good. Lynn says busy day. My leave is no school runs until the 3rd. Very good. Okay, so we're all good for that. We're all done. Let's go back up to top. Up to top. Let's have a nosy. So we got the... Also, have you... Well, you've probably not noticed, but I've noticed it, and I'm trying to work out why this is the case. We've lost the PMDG stutter, which is fantastic. It's great news. It's great news for me. We've lost the PMDG stutter. We're running very smoothly tonight.
Passengers boarding starting.
I will take it. So I've requested for 86 passengers. Has it done it? Is it giving me 86 passengers? Or is it messed up again? Just waiting for that first one to board, and then it will tell me. Oh, no. No. I don't need to close anything. What's the point of requesting passengers? Jesus wept. 214 on this plane. Can you get 214 on a 737-800? Can you? That seems like a lot. That does seem like a lot. Let's get everything else going for the moment. We gonna be here for a while. It's a good thing it's an hour and 20-minute flight to Port Elizabeth. Right, seatbelts. There we go. That's what I wanted. Get those clicked. Get the smoking signs on. Ryanair probably would try, says Gemma. About 190 something Ryanair. I don't understand why. If I just click the... Let me just get this little bit done here. So we've got the yaw damper on, and I'm going to have a look in a second as well. First fuel pump goes on, and the APU can be turned on. I'm just going to go down to the FMC here, go to menu, go to here, go to payload. Yeah, see, there you go. Look, so it's strange because even it doesn't follow the payload for the PMDG either. So 184, but we're getting 214 passengers. How does that work? In the most cockney way possible, how does that work? Don't understand that. So let's go back up to the top. Let's get everything finished. The needle's moved for the APU, which means the APU is up and running. So we're just waiting for this bit to light up. Or this light here, and then we're ready to...
I'm doing good.
What a muppet. Right, there we go, the light is on. So now the APU is now running the plane, which is ideal. We're not going to use the anti-collision light yet, so we need to worry about that. We can go for the rest of the fuel pumps now. The APU bleed can go on, and now we wait.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to the Delta 767-400 sounds that Max has got, which are not the real sounds and sound like every other fucking plane in the sim. Let's just point that out too. It's a generic sound for the 747 that the 767 has, unless you've got the mods. If you've got mods, they sound fantastic. If you don't have mods, there's no point turning the sound up. You may as well play with the volume off. Lynn says, I wonder which 737 I'll be flying when I do my birthday treat. Well, this will give you a good idea as to how to start one up. You can go and impress them. You can be like, I know how to start one up from cold and dark. Oh, really? Can you? And you'll be like, yep. Yes, I do. And you'll be clicking all the buttons and everything else, and they'll be sat there with their jaws jaws down to the floor going, oh my god. And you'll be like, ha, told ya. I did that with the 737 experience that I had over in Gloucester with Velocity. I turned up, he went, do you know how to start this? I was like, I'll give it a go. I'm not too familiar with it. Obviously I was, from playing the flight sim. So I was pushing all these buttons. I was like, I think you go this one first. And he went, yeah. And I think you turn on the ground power. Yeah. Then you do the IRS, I think. And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then as I was going through it all, he was just like, you do know how to do it, don't you? I went, yeah, flight sim taught me. So it's all good. It's a nice way to like catch people out there, so it's quite funny. It'll be good fun though. You can, I think, if it's the same thing as what I did, you can request to fly from certain airports, and there's something that I want to do, which I'll do at some point, I'm sure, which is to do an A to B flight, like what we're doing now, but on an actual flight sim. Like, you pick two destinations, and route flying is fantastic. Apparently, on like doing it on a proper flight sim, apparently it is supposed to be really, really good. So I'd love to do it. Would love to do it. Brandon says, I've done it on a bus. Got to drive one. He was giving me the instructions, and I'd already done it. It's fantastic when when you catch him out like that. It is quite funny. Oh dear. Welshy Kev, good to see you. Hope you are well. Welcome along. Gail says, hi all in the Lurkers Lounge. Yep, hello to those in the Lurkers Lounge. Jim says, same here, Brandon. When I worked at Mighty, is it Mighty or Mighty? I can't remember. I've done a bit of work for Mighty. One of the two. When I did some work experience doing some moving at the Discovery building in Chiswick. Bus cleaning. Got to go in a bus, and he got as far as, can you start? Oh fuck, forget it. You can. Like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So we are waiting for passengers to board. That's all we are doing. Lynn says I get a 15-minute briefing. The rest practice takeoffs and landings with flying in between. It's good fun. It is really good fun. I've still got videos on my phone when I did it a while back. I did the Kai Tak approach as well. I'll have to post that. I think I have to post it. Did the Kai Tak approach and nailed it. It's a lot of fun. You can request literally like any sort of airport to fly into. We did circuits at Gibraltar as well. That was good fun. And we took off from the new Hong Kong airport and landed at Kai Tak as well. That was really good fun. Really, really good fun. So I took the advice from what he told me then on the flight sim and brought it into here, basically. Got to follow the landing lights and pick out your waypoints and everything else. I think he said something like you got to be to the left of the landing lights in order to get a really good landing. So yeah, come up with some really interesting places, and Lukla's a good one. You should do that one. I'd love that. I'd love that. Oh dear. The bitter one has arrived into the chat. Rob Brown's here. He says, I'm still in fucking mourning after another penalty miss hit in the post. I think I need a Just Eat. Any recommendations, Tom? Here, Fuchs Melbourne is pretty good. Pity about the delivery time. Well, you and I looked at that yesterday, and we saw that apparently Fuchsy is a Melbourne-based DJ. So if you want to hire him out for parties or whatever else it is, Fuchsy, DJ Fuchsy, is a great one. And apparently there is a London noodle bar called Fat Fuck. Google it. Google it. It's literally there. It's there for Google. It's literally there. I'm not making it up. Showed Rob and Lewis and everyone else yesterday that stayed after the stream, and I went, I'm curious to know if there actually is. And yeah, there literally is a Fat Fuck in London, which is a noodle bar on Kings Road. One in Glasgow too, apparently. Wayne, hello to you. Hope you're well. Welcome along. Not literally to the left, like no, don't, not literally. Definitely not literally to the left. Only slightly to the left. Where did all these notifications suddenly come from? Hashtag not bitter much. No, it's a bit like it. Have you looked into the PMDG 777 yet? Not yet. No, I've got like a million and one things to do, and I don't have the energy or capacity to do it at the moment. I will have a look at it. I don't know how you access the beta though. That's the problem. If you can tell me, that'd be ideal. I don't have it. I'm not well at the moment, so I'm trying to like work out how you try to work out a million and one different things. I dread to think this, but I'm gonna have a look. Hang on. If it's what I think it is, I've already seen it because it's on my screen. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Okay, fair enough. Apparently, PMDG as well have got the 747 in production as well. But I think, is it the Dash 8 they've got, or is it? I'm hoping it's the 747-400. They weren't really specific. Is it the Dash 8 or the 400? That's also in production as well at the minute. Due for release. So, just waiting for the passenger numbers to come up. What have we got? So 131 out of 214 so far. A380 and A220, A350. Until we get them, I won't be happy. Dom, does anything change? 220, we're all sat, like Lewis and I are literally sat in anticipation. The A350 is in development, and the A380 is not due till about either sort of late 2024, early 2025 now, apparently. No, he says. I like it. Very polite crew you have on the sim. I'm sure there's a way to mod that. Oh, hello, good morning. Yeah, fuck off to your seat. Hurry up. We want to take off. Fuck off to your seat. I'll do the polls and everything once we're up in the air for tomorrow. You, get in your seat. You, get in your seat. You, get in your seat. What do you mean you're in a wheelchair? Get to your seat. Poles, exotic cabin crew, have we? Maybe. Depends who's asking. Brennan says sounds a bit like Rhino. Oh, get to your fucking seat now. Don't be standing there now. Get into your fucking seat. Fucking bastard. I don't care what you think. Sorry, no. I don't care what you think. Get your fucking seat now, you fucking bastard. You're holding the fucking plane up. By the Lord Jesus, go to your fucking seat so you... Sorry sir, did you pay for your seat? Yes. That'll be €35, please. But more importantly, what's the in-fight... Oh, in-fight start time and when's the fucking drinks trolley coming around? There's some hashtag Wayneism coming in there, such as when's the fucking drunks trolley coming around and in-fight start time. Very interesting. Scrutinized. Whoops. Nearly there. Worse still, could be waiting for the in-flight catering.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh, not another bus. If you can cram onto a 737, you can cram them onto the thing. Yay. Right. Like I say, it's only a shortish flight, so it's all good. You taking the piss. Angry Scott on board.
Passengers
We are pretty good at fighting
started.
and drink. Perhaps maybe rumoured. You're just bitter about losing on penalties again. To Lewis, of all people, again. You're just very bitter. Gotta try harder, Rob. Gotta try harder. Dom says, pet hate time. I hate when they do drink first, then take forever with the meal on the in-flight catering. Do it at the same time. You've been told. Jim says, just thinking, can you just see Caitlin's face if one or some of us lot appear on a flight? I imagine it would be, yeah, I imagine it'd be quite something. Nearly there. 30 passengers aboard, and we'll be there. Then we can push back and get ready to go. It's the beauty of doing this with GSX is it's all real time, it's all real stuff. Sometimes you got to sit and wait. Sometimes you got to sit and wait, and that is what we're doing. It could be worse. We could be on a 747 and boarding 400 passengers. We'll be here for about an hour and a half. David Bowen, evening to you. Hope you are well. Welcome along. In which direction is the hat today? Up, down, left or right? Or somewhere in between? So, important question for you all. As always. As it always is. What do you have for your tea? What did you have for your tea? I had the culinary delight of shepherd's pie this evening. It's not one of my favourite meals. But it made me feel a lot better knowing the fact I'm not well. But it made me feel a little bit better. But I'm not the biggest fan of like shepherd's pie. I'm really not. It's just like mush. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Right, what we got? Who's had what? Welshie Kev, fish and chips, takeaway or homemade? Lynn, Chinese. What was your order, please? Always got to do it. If you're having a takeaway, we need to know what your order is. Lee, meatballs and bolognese and pasta. You can teach Jack a thing or two. Sounds good. David says the hat's gone tech, but in the hangar just now fixing the flap settings after a hard landing last night. Fair play. Gemma, beef stew and dumplings. Only just eating it as I forgot to switch off the slow cooker until dinner time. Fair enough. Do like a nice stew, must admit. Hello Fresh I did yesterday. Very nice. Did I? Maybe. Very nice. Brandon, KFC. Awesome. What was your order? Kev, homemade. Very good. Very good. Where was the picture? Should have sent a picture. Chicken garlic, mashed mushrooms, rocket and balsamic red wine. Very nice. Yeah, very posh. It's posh dinner this evening on a Monday. Posh dinner. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. So we're good. We are ready to go for pushback. So let's do that. Let's request it. Dom says, I hate this question. Oh, yeah. I forget. Dom, what did you have for your tea? I forget. What did you have for your tea? What wonderful delights did you have? Right, ground services. We need to... Where's the fucking button? There we go. We need to release the ground power. And remove the chocks. So we'll set the parking brake.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Is the parking brake on? Yes, it is. Okay, so now... If we go back up to the top, we'll put the dome light back on again. Go down one, we'll put the anti-collision light on.
Departure checks
because we're about to start the engines.
Bypass pin inserted.
I thought that said homemade then. Homemade means as the bought, right? Brandon says, we got the large family bucket. Good lad. What did everyone else have? Sweet and sour chicken balls, egg fried rice, crispy shredded chili beef, pork chow mein, loads left over. I'll take it you're having that tomorrow. You're not just chucking it. Pigs in blankets. He said pigs in blankets. He didn't say pugs or bugs. Pigs in blankets with mushrooms and curly fries with gravy. Only in the northeast can you have that as a meal. Right. So 2-1. Right. Let's. Damn you! Why you no work? Right, hold on a second. My controller is not working, so I cannot guide where we're going. A lot of effort right now. Anyway, that one. There's that. There we go. We're working. We're good. Wow, we need to find 2-1 right. Which I think is that runway? We should be close to it, so I think it's there. Yeah. It is. Okay, so in that case, if we have a look here, there's your taxi line. So therefore we need to go with that and go backwards a little bit. Okay, PMDG starter looks like it might be back a little bit. A little bit. Not sure.
Exiting from editing.
Here we go.
mode. Please wait.
Locking gear.
David says, I'm bored. I had pugs in blankets, incidentally. Very good. Rob says, tomorrow's dinner already sorted. 2 fish fingers, a potato waffle, and a chicken dipper. I need to stop eating fucking odd numbers and fish fingers for lunch. Next, I will find us crispy pancake. Fucking hell, I've not had them for years. Didn't even know they were still around.
Release parking brakes, please.
Did not even know they were still around.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, here we go. So we're going to start the right engine first. Numbers are on, which is good. So yes, you can guess what I had. Is it dry chicken and salad? Is that what you had? Also, Dom, fantastic work on your Play Airlines video as well. Watched that yesterday, that was very good.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, well you can wait 2 seconds because there's something I need to do here. Logo light needs to go on. And we'll also request... had Dom done a video? Never mentioned it.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I just thought I'd point it out.
Unlocking gear.
Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're well. So he literally did have dry chicken and dry chicken and lettuce. Oof, no sauce either. Oof, that's tough. That's seriously tough. Okay, engines are on, ready to go.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Bunny boy. Bunny boy for having salad, lettuce and lettuce and dry chicken. Poor bugger. Rob says, I'm sure I've got a freight Bentos somewhere too. It's got the half-life of uranium. Half-life of uranium only surpassed by Christmas cake. Alright, taxi lights go on. Everything else is on. Wheel well light goes on, even though they are dull as anything, which is the thing that annoys me the most. So we're just waiting for the okay, and then we'll start to taxi. Have a good trip. There we go. Parking brake off. There you go. Let's get onto the taxiway and let's get out to 221 right and get off to Port Elizabeth. The lights are so, like, they're not very bright, these lights. Oddly, like, it's bizarre, very bizarre. Okie doke. So I'll leave the lights on for dim at the moment. Let's be taxi out. So what we can do while we're here, we got the flaps set to 5 degrees, which is 1, 2, 3 notches. So we're ready for takeoff, which is fine. I'm pretty sure there is a mod that you can download that you can actually make these lights a lot brighter, because I don't think this is normal. I don't think it's normal. Carl, glad to hear that you're well. I don't want to go on too much about it. Not feeling great this evening. I've got, like, don't know, like I feel like I've got a cold on its way or something. Don't normally get ill, so that's what's annoying. But I generally do feel like shit. So I'm just thinking my body might be run down or something. Well, I'm looking forward to the Christmas break. We've got the Scimitar winglets as well, and it's a clear night here at Johannesburg. We've got an aeroplane coming in as well, so we are going to hold. Heavy jets keep something. We are not heavy jet. Alright, so we're going to wait for this I don't know what aircraft this is coming in. Flight radar, folks, if you want to find out, that'd be great. So we are just going to hold. Is it a heavy jet? Or is it a Safair? Let's have a look. It is! It's a company plane, Safair. Ideal. So we'll wait for that one to touch down. There it goes. Okay, so what we can do is I'm going to turn the sound up and turn my volume off. Enjoy the noise of the 737-800 as we depart for Port Elizabeth. We're going to line up on the runway and wait for the company 737-800 to vacate. Then we'll be off and underway. Here we go.
Knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Cool. Lovely. Right. There you go. So finally off and underway out of Johannesburg on a very lovely clear evening. We head over to Port Elizabeth. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll upload screenshots anyway. Not a huge fan of nighttime screenshots, but we'll go for it. Go for it anyway. Yeah, and we are off and underway for our flight, which is wonderful. Right. So, you lot, it is that time where we need something. Okay. Don't count on this happening tomorrow, just because I feel like tomorrow might be a long day. But we'll pick one just in case. Just in case. So the first poll that I want in the chat, please, is here we go. First thing that I need from you is the region so I've put Europe, North America, Oceania, or Asia. One of the two, please. Sorry, one of the four, I should say. Brandon says, just heard on the news there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. Apparently. Ah, we're buffering again. Fucking brilliant. Of course it is. Love it. It's been absolutely fine all evening until I go onto YouTube. Oh. Ah. Anyway. I'll be okay. I'll be good. Do that. It is, isn't it? I'll tell you what it is. There's things I haven't done. That's what it is. Fuck me. Hydraulics on. Yeah, there's things I haven't done. It's all gone wrong. Oh my god. It's all gone wrong. We're all good. Okay, I can't get rid. Just bear with me. Never had to deal with this before. If you descend a bit back to 10,000 feet, then climb. Right, let's do that. Never had to do this. It's interesting, it's stopped now. So what would happen? Yeah, there's a few things I haven't done, and it's a rookie error on my part. I should have known better, really. I don't dare press it now. I don't dare press it. There's a few things I haven't done. Because I'm stupid enough not to realise that I've got a bloody thingy sat here, right here. So what did I not do? I didn't transfer the power to the engines. I didn't turn on TCAS. I didn't turn on the hydraulic pumps, which are now on. I didn't put the packs on, which are now on. I didn't turn the APU bleed off. I missed out quite a bit. That's my fault. That is totally my fault. I wonder if that's why. What happens if I do it now? What happens if I transfer the power to the engines now? Would it not work? Because I have. Oh my gosh. Because I have missed it. So that's interesting. That's how tired I am, you see. That's how tired and ill I am. I completely forgot. It's the first time I've ever done that with 737. I completely forgot. Oh god. Oh god. That looks amazing. I want that. Brandon, you know better than anyone else does at the moment. What would I do if I was to transfer the power to the engines? Now, while we're in the air. Right. Anyway, we've sorted that. I want to say we sorted it out, but we are losing a little bit of power here. Brandon says, yeah, so I know where they are. I know what to do. What happens if I do it in the air? What happens if I do it in the air? If I do it in the air, will everything just go to pot? Rob says, so in short, you cocked it up. Have we got enough effing fuel before we go anywhere? Yes, we do. Thank you. We've got enough fuel. So it's close at the moment. Oceano leading the way. North America and Europe in second. No, we are losing speed big time. Big time losing speed. Bring that nose down, get some more speed. I find this a lot with the 737 recently. Probably explains why I don't fly it anymore. Or haven't flown it for a while. Don't know. I don't know. There she is. Dogwood, thank you so much for gifting one Departure Lounge membership, which went to Brandon. Very kind. Thank you so much, Brandon. Welcome back on board. Absolutely. 10s in the chat. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. Great stuff. Appreciate the hell out of that one. Of course, I've not even got round to it yet because it just hasn't crossed my mind. There are ways to join the membership tonight as well. You can do that by clicking the link at the top of the chat, or you can donate via Ko-fi, which at the moment is going to be my absolute preferred method because of the fact that YouTube are trying to screw me over. So if we can try not to give YouTube money, that'd be ideal. However, if super stickers and everything else seems to be your way, then obviously super chats are available as well. £2, €2 or $2 or more. Emma, who is around, will read them out. Plenty of ways to get involved here this evening. That's it, Kev. So, how are we doing speed-wise at the moment? Okay, we're getting the speed back, which is fine. I feel like it's that we're a little underpowered because I've not put the power to the engines. So that might be my fault. But we're fine. Hopefully, we should be okay for the landing. We also need to get the landing lights up. Okay, 54 minutes remaining on this flight. It is a bit of a short one. Still, we've actually managed to, once we're in the air, we've actually managed to get off and underway with it. 25 past 9, we are due to land. Switch on the end. Then if the text will tell me. Switch on the engine gens and keep on the APU ones. Then if successful, turn the APU. So the APU is off. I fear that if I press the generators, that they'll mess the aeroplane up. These ones, and they're not lit either. So that tells. I don't know what that tells me. I guess it's fine. Okay, people are asking. Let me find out. Hold a sec. Hold on. Oh really? So you're running off battery? Possibly. I've got no idea. Just the one for those asking about the dislikes. Just the one. Do I press it? Oh, I'm fucking terrified. If I press this and this goes wrong, what happens? I'm gonna do it. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything. I would assume it's sorted itself out. Turn the middle thing on that as orange too. Which orange thing? Is that right? Am I running off battery? Best way to find out will be Hup. Oh. That doesn't look like it's reading anything brilliant right now. I don't know what that's normally supposed to be. I don't normally check. Okay, it's fine. We'll roll with it. We're on our way. Dom sent me a message. I see it. Let me look at it. Thank you, Dom. I had a momentary lapse of concentration. I haven't flown a 737 for a while, and I completely forgot about the rest of the checklist, including the important thing, which is the hydraulics, which for some reason worked even without it clicked. Explain that one. Right, shall we, whilst we're here, we've got 47 minutes, shall we do a game or two of the Gold Quest? Should we do that? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, we'll do it in a sec. I'm gonna end the poll there for that. So Oceania is the way to go for tomorrow, potentially, provided today, tomorrow's not a long one. That's what she said. Let me give you 4 routes. But yeah, should we do a game of whatnot? Gold Quest. Yes, like it, like it. Okay. The next one is and last one, and then we'll get a game going. Okay, let's go for that one as well, which would be... Here we go. 4 routes for tomorrow. They may happen, they may not happen, depending on what tomorrow is going to look like. I'm not feeling too positive, but we'll see just in case. Need a route. Cairns to Waper, Auckland to Invercargill, Nardi to Faleolo, or Melbourne to Tamworth. The route will decide the airline and aeroplane. So let me know what you want to see. And there are scenery for each and every single one of those airports too, which is always good. Right, in the meantime, let's get some blue kits going. Wait, there was a time you were positive? No. Definitely not. Right, I'm just signing in now. Okay, so for those that want to play blue kit, what category should we do for tonight? What shall we do? What did it come up with? What should we do? Category rise. What should we do? Anything goes. General knowledge. General knowledge. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this one. Alright, everything at the ready. Phones, etc, etc. We're about to do it. Gold quest. Host. We'll do this for the 5 minutes. And here we go. Dom loves the tune. Dom can hear the tune. There is what you need to know. I'll turn it off, it's fine, don't worry. We're all good. I've turned it off, don't worry. Scan the QR code or go to play.blookit.com and enter that number 777-8094. Gemma's the first one in. McDonald's is in. Just seen the name there. Yeah, Pishy Pants, very good. Null Beads, very good. Fingura is in as well. Good to see you, Finn. Fingura. Your names never fail to amuse me. Let's get some. Let me get some other sort of tunes going here. Hang on. Fuck off. Let's go for. Screw it. Let's go for something with a bit more oomph. Right, who else we got? England win on penalties. Max J is in. Fingura. I think I know who that is. Cracking name. Who else we got? Wayne's in. Harry and Marv. Chatham lad, Mad is in. Lynn's just joining. We'll play in the next 3 minutes. Brandon says, is it quiz night still on Friday? It is. Well, I forget who's actually part of it, apart from Lewis, and I know Dom is part of it. Someone's gone in as JD and Coke. Lynn's in. Delta 767-400. Do you know what? I'm curious because I know exactly who that is, but I'm curious to see how well he would do on general knowledge. So I'm going to keep him in. I want to see how well he does on general knowledge. I think this would be quite interesting. JD and Coke is Carl, very nice. And me, I think I did send a message at the end of November. That's fine. Yeah, I know, Brandon, you're part of it. I haven't written people's names down, so I have no idea who's actually part of it. Right, 2 more minutes and then we're going to play. So we've got A. Null Beads, England Win On, Fingura, Gemma, Harry and Marv, JD and Coke, LK, Pishy Pants, Wayne's there, Chatham Lad, Delta 767-400. Very intrigued to see how well this one does, by the way. Lynn and Mad. Who else wants to join? Couple of minutes and then we'll get ready. Or a minute to go rather, and then we'll get ready to do it. I'm not part of it. I don't think Delta... I think it is. I think it is. I'm fairly confident it is. Find out in a minute when we start playing. Right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I'm not in this one, but good luck. Let's go. So answer the questions, select the chests, collect the gold, take gold from the others. Most gold after 5 minutes wins. Good luck. 5 minutes, here we go. Jim, I'm very confident it is. Would you like to know why I think it is, Jim? Because he's now backed out. He's no longer in there. You see? We're now down to 11 and Delta 767-400 has disappeared. That's how I knew that it was him. So I just wanted to see what you would do, but apparently didn't want any part of it. Oh, that reminds me. I'll be back in a moment. Let this play out. Back in a minute. done, everybody. So, Lynn third, Fingura in second, and Harry and Marv in first place. Lee finished in 11th. What was your accuracy, please? Oh shit. Oh no, Gemma's last two chests were lose 25%, lose 50%. I hate that. That's what gets me so annoyed. Lynn 70%, Lee 55, Gemma 68%. Welsh Gev 76, but he won. Very good. Shall we do another? We got time to do another one if you fancy it. %, says Carl. Oh dear. And he suggested general knowledge. Off for a fresh air break. Alright, let's leave it at that. We've got 20 odd minutes to go. Thought we'd get a game in at least. Plenty more to come. Quit while I'm winning, says Kev. Attaboy, that's the way to do it. Looking forward to getting some sleep, I know that much. Right, let's have a look at the poll. Oh, I'll tell you what. You lot have picked me an absolute doozy. Right. Like I said, this may happen, this might not. Good lord. Right, okay. Let me get the thumbnail ready, 2 seconds. So, should all go well tomorrow, which I'm not confident. I'm not confident. And that's not. Why is that not? Oh, you lot pick me this one. Which would be that. Oh, you lot, literally. Okay. Here we go. Just getting the last little bits done, and then we'll get ready for our descent. Tell you what, if this does happen tomorrow, this can only go one of two ways: successfully or bad. Well, I'm about to show you. Right. Oh. Do you remember what happened the last time we threw the 737 MAX? Do ya? Do ya? Do you remember? Highly likely it could happen again. Here's what we're on tomorrow, thanks to you lot suggesting it in the chat. We're on Bonza. We're in Australia. And we are going from Melbourne to Tamworth. There's a very highly likely chance that the upside down landing could happen again. Or dropping out of the sky could happen again. But thanks to your choice, that's what we're doing. So we're going to give it another chance. Melbourne to Tamworth, if all goes well. How long is that flight? Okay, just an hour. About an hour or so. Hour and 13 minutes from Melbourne to Tamworth. Dreading it. If I'm honest, I'm dreading it. Let's begin our descent. What time is the flight? Need to see if I can get food reservation in Melbourne beforehand. Any recommendations? Apparently FAPE is a good one to go to. I don't know. I don't know what time to start this one. Let's say it's hard to guess. It may not even happen. 20 past 7 tomorrow. 7:20. I'm not confident that it will happen, but just in case it does, that's what we're doing. We're on the 737 MAX 8 again. Should probably look to see if there's actually scenery for that airport. So if you want to see if potentially we go, belly up again, 7:20 tomorrow, we have got an airport for it as well. Fabulous. Spoilers back just to help the speed. Are you still streaming Wednesday this week? Yes. Not decided what to do for that yet. Oh no. Fuck off. Apologies there. Seem to have seem to have buffered there, I think. Was a slight buffering. Yeah, I'm literally watching it. Watching Kev's got to go up early in the morning. Good luck with the landing. See you all soon. No worries, Kev. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the landing should be good. Not looking forward to that at all. 737 MAX tomorrow. Good lord. So we should have scenery for Port Elizabeth. Alright, taking us down to 15. In fact, no, let's go 18. Beautifully clear this evening. Brandon's got to go as well. No worries, Brandon. We'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. If not, see you Wednesday. We'll get Sky Dolly up and ready. Sky Dolly is the recording thing I use for the replay. Did you enjoy the PC-12 flight yesterday, by the way? If we can do a bit better than that today, that'd be great. Fuel lights come on, but we've got plenty of fuel in there to get us into Port Elizabeth. Just watching it land. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Real World Productions having a bad day. Yes, he's claimed a good landing when it wasn't. David says not sure good is the word I would have used. Most definitely not. What's he doing there? Oh, he's cocked it right up. So 18,000 feet. Take ourselves to 13. Gradually descending. I know, Jim. I know. Oh, fuck off. Jack, evening to you. That's interesting. Somerset East Airport in the background. What is a beautifully clear evening. So we're going to keep it at 13,000 for now. What's the altitude here? I don't know. It's nosy on here, hang on. Elevation's 226, that's fine. So we'll keep it at 13,000 for the moment. A Roo would have made a better landing than it did. Rob's definitely not bitter still. Good lord. I think I would rather slide down a banister with razor blades, only a ball sack for a brake, than watch a sponge stream. Bloody hell. "13 minutes to go." Before we land. Also means 13 minutes before I can go to bed. I feel like death. But it's been a good one tonight. Not too late for any super stickers, super chats, donations through Ko-fi, joining or giving memberships, or leaving a like on the stream. Carl says that the fuel warning light next to the master reset button, it was well, this was on to save out fuel. So we've got 7.6 remaining. That is plenty. That's absolutely fine, considering it's by the thousands. So we've got 7,000 kilos left of fuel. Easy. Absolutely fine. 10,000. Gradually going to descend. Jim says he should be getting the dreaded "call this number" after that. Refuse to call it a landing. Thank you for flying with Plummet Airlines. "53 miles or nautical miles to go." I've got to show it. I don't want to, but I've got to show it. Here's what we're doing tomorrow. Again, for those that are joining late, potentially, if tomorrow goes well, which I don't think it will. Melbourne to Tamworth on the Bonza 737 MAX 8, trying not to land, or in fact no, trying not to drop out of the sky would be a big thing. It'd be the most important thing, to not drop out of the sky. Let's go to 7. Oh yes, the tri-motor flight, you know, the real-world tri-motor flight. One to look forward to. Let's turn the music off. As we get nearer to Port Elizabeth. Let's have a nosy here quickly. Okay, we need to change that. Ideal. There you go. So we'll stick to, in fact, let's very slowly go down to 3,000 feet. And also start to bring that speed back. He'll be asking viewers, do you want a sticker next? Wouldn't surprise me. Also, just remember that the livery on the thumbnail is completely wrong to what is actually there. Nonetheless, replay mode will go on shortly. Or sorry, the replay will be recording shortly. And then we'll go into full screen, and then we'll see if we can get this airplane down at a nice buttery landing rate. For a nice bit of buttery goodness on a Monday. Hope you've enjoyed this stream. Hopefully it's provided you with some laughs. I've certainly needed it. I'm definitely going to bed straight after this. Oh, John to sweetie. Go for our next set of flaps to go in. Right, get your landing rating prediction in. What do you think it's going to be tonight? Oof, we got fog. Oh, we do. Yikes. Not too bad though. There's our airport. I've just seen some flashes. There. David going for a 182. Let's go for the replay. Let's get that on. Let's go into full screen. I'm going to turn approach mode on. Move those spoilers up again. So they're armed. Carl 176, Dogwood 195. Rob 212, Lynn 210. Airport is in sight, it's literally just here. So we get ready to land at Port Elizabeth. We'll have the replay on during the day as well, so you can see everything, how it looked, etc. I'm ready for a nap. Da-da. Beautifully clear this evening in Port Elizabeth. Airport is there. Gale going for a 199. So airport is there in sight now. We'll be commencing our turn shortly. Just want to take the opportunity whilst we are lining up for finals to thank you all for watching. To those that continue to support the channel, for those that have left a like, and for those that have very simply taken the time to watch this evening, I appreciate every single one of you. Here we go. Oh, that approach mode doesn't want to work. Okay. We're going to do this by ourselves. So auto throttle can come off. We're in control. Auto brake to 2. Let's go. Let's do it. Sim's behaved wonderfully well this evening. Hopefully it does that for the landing. Looking stable. Beautiful approach with the moon. Get that nose down. Knots of crosswind hitting us from the nose. Here we go. Stop it. Okay, reverse is on. Looked good. I felt like we sort of dropped a little bit. But we'll take it. We'll see. We'll see what that was. Right, just going to pause it there for a moment. Did anyone else see? Definitely at the right airport. That's fine. What airport's that then? Progress. Interesting. It's definitely the right airport, so that's fine. How was it? I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's stop the recording. And let's actually park up. It's not the wrong airport. I've looked. It's not the wrong airport. Let's get GSX running. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. It's definitely the right airport. Let's go to a gates. Let's go to gate 4. Let's request to follow me. So minus 206, that one. Which I thought is still quite good. It's not too bad. 206 is better than what we did yesterday in the Pilatus PC12. Gale's off, no worries at all. See, everyone says butter. I thought it was quite buttery. Didn't look too bad. But we'll watch it back on the replay in a second. Dogwood's off, no worries. Says, hope you're feeling better soon, Tom. Thank you very much. I do too. I hate being ill, as rare as it is. Also, thank you to Lynn, to Gail, to Carl as well for the wishes. Dom says, let's play old Shep. Ooh, butter-ish. I think butter-ish is probably the best way of putting it. Minus 206 on that one. Jim says that is how to land, not just plummet into the runway. Well, I mean... Right, here we go. Turn the strobes off. David says, another fine stream, Tom. Thank you. Thank you, David. Is the Voyager livery in the game? It is for the A321neo. There's no A330 yet. Apart from the Neo, A330neo. But you can get the Voyager livery for the A321neo. There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Dom says you hate being ill. Can't remember anyone saying, oh yeah, give me that flu. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. Stick around for the replay at the end. We've actually completed another flight as well. I do think the bird add-on that we had has hampered with the flight sim. I'm sure of it. I got rid of it and it seems to be running okay now, so the birds were fun while it lasted. Be interesting to see if we actually land tomorrow and not fall out the sky with the 737 MAX 8. Anyone wondering what happened, have a look at the Southwest flight we did. Was it Southwest? Yeah, it was Southwest. Can't remember where, from where and to. To those that are leaving, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support and thank you for your time this evening. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow for the Bonza flight on the 737 MAX 8. Can't believe you lot have made me pick that. In fact, no, I can't believe you voted for it. But you did. And that's what we're doing. Here we go, gate 4. As we pull in. I'll take it. Parking brake goes on. We are all good. So, let me just quickly end the stream. End the flight here on the Volanta. So you can see the route that we did, as well as the landing rates. Here we go. Minus 206, flight time of 1 hour and 22 minutes, which is what was expected. All in all, I think that was quite good for a landing, but we are about to see for ourselves. Oof. There we go, let's do it at that time of day. Beautiful. Now the PMDG starter returns. Thank you to everybody who has watched this evening. I'm going to take myself off screen. I will keep you posted in regards to tomorrow on the community channel on Facebook. So if it does happen, I'll see you tomorrow, 7:20 for the Bonza 737 MAX 8 flight from Melbourne to Tamworth. Otherwise, enjoy the landing. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Wednesday. Cheers, everyone, and good night. Look after yourselves. Take care. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Good night, everyone.